So Julius there rubbing shoulders with, Lakanyawam, you just get, there's lots of examples of that through the week. And that's the bonus of having, those experienced players. They help the other younger players around them grow quickly. They learn quickly from them. So, and they get more confidence being around them as well.
Just to build on that question, Coach, does, on the note of confidence, does it in any way concern you that maybe the players use confidence when there aren't any Springboks around?
Well, I mean that's always a little bit of a challenge, But like if we're gonna, it's not a team that can win you a competition; it's a squad, So we've got to have confidence without the Springboks, but at the same time, it's always the start of the season, which is niggly for us because we're always on tour early. So I don't get to play a full strength side as soon as the boys are available because we're on tour and they finish playing the rugby championship. So we could have been 4 games deep into the competition before I even played my strongest team, and that's not ideal. So ideally, as we go through the season, I would never. We're going to have to rest guys, but I don't want to be feeling like we how we do that and making sure that we've got a balance of, potentially, if you look at international players, our Springboks, we have got a few playing, and then we're never left with either with them or without them. That's the ideal situation.
Samkelo, we have a gentleman at back.
Yeah, Coach. Another top performance from Lelele Fassi, MVP. Are you happy with this progression, considering what he has been able to do for the Springboks as well? Kind of cementing the space in the Springboks squad, taking that form and bringing that to the shots.
Yeah, good question. I thought he was great today, and it's always a challenge for these players to come back and play for their clubs or their provinces, if you like. Having big games. I thought Evan was right up there again tonight. Fussy was great. I thought Pimper was great. It was hard to really single any of them out. I thought Ox was really good when he got onto his work, and so was Bongi. So and Sia Khaleesi as well had some really nice moments. So it's hard to single anyone out. But if you talk about Fussy being sort of the latest Shark player to elevate his rankings and the Springboks, it was really pleasing to see him back up good performances from the box and going straight into his club. So it was good on him, proud of him.
Gentleman at back.
Right, firstly, John, congratulations to you. And I just have a question with regards to Sia Khaleesi. How is the environment with him coming back, making his second debut for the Sharks? And how's the training sessions? The guys welcome him well, how's the atmosphere?
Yeah, no, we welcomed him in. We showed a few of his highlights in the Sharks jersey when he was here before. I think he really enjoyed it. I think he's really enjoying being back here. He's just a pleasure to have around. He's just so positive. And he's such a competitor, so he keeps everyone on edge. Similar characteristics to Eben and Bongi. And he's got such a lovely nature. And I'm really looking forward to getting to know him better. And just he's just a fun guy to have around and real positive amongst the boys. And he mixes between all the cultures as well, which is just such a pleasure to watch.
Thank you. Final 2 on the floor, Robin, and then back, and thereafter online.
We spoke about the heavy load at the Springbok side. How long do you think it will take to find that finesse? Because there were spells there and there that we could see, but it wasn't there that long. How long do you expect to find that finesse in the stream?
How long do I think?
The finesse.
Oh, the finesse. Okay. I thought you said finance. I'm not financing this team. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's a good question. Like I thought the moments today we showed a little bit of that. Hopefully next week we'll show a little bit more of it. We'll have a better week this week. We'll have a full week. I think there's some rust blowing off, if you like, and I think those boys that hadn't played for 3 weeks probably will be better off for it. The guys that I had on tour get a bit of a break, so hopefully next week we'll see longer moments when we're playing better footy. But that can't underestimate how tough that Glasgow side is. The champion team, they put you under pressure right through the game. Never really sat comfortably in my seat the whole time. And that's, a credit to the group that they are.
Final question on the floor.
Coach, firstly, well done, great match by the boys. I think, look, the start wasn't as fast as we anticipated. You mentioned the fact that, there's a bit of a rust, going overseas, what can we implement to maybe get a faster start so that we're not really behind the eight ball for the
Yeah.
beginning of the game?
Yeah, a faster start in the game, you mean?
Fast start in the game.
Yeah. I mean, we often talk about winning the first 20 minutes. If we can win the first 20 minutes and get into the game, then that normally carries on for the rest of the half. At times today, we didn't do that in the first 20 minutes. So we had a couple of weak defensive moments, gave up, gave it probably the first try they scored was a bit of a soft one. We've got to, in the first 20 minutes of any contest, you want to just be as accurate as you can be in most parts of your game, and then you'll get your fast start. But at times today, we just weren't that, and that's probably been bugging us a bit through the season. Even the team I had overseas, just not accurate in that first 20 minutes of the game.
I guess the boys were able to pick it up in the second half, so which makes the job easier.
Really pleased. Last 15, 20 minutes of this in the second quarter, we looked like we're starting to dominate the physical battle. Once we got our momentum, we looked good, and we started really strong after half time as well. So yeah, that's when I thought the rust had finally been blown off, and we started playing a little bit more in sync, if you like.
Sorry, I have to go online. Guys, there's 3 questions online. Nathan, followed by Sim, and then Michael Monowek.
Navashni, can I ask 3 questions up front?
2 questions is fine. You just have to speak a bit louder here, please.
Sure. Cool. John, firstly, congratulations to win. A lot of talk in the week was on the Boklat and Sharks side. You must be pleased to get the lessons from last season.
Must be pleased with that.
With the lessons learned from last season.
Look, look, I mean, we've got the team's a powerful team when we're like I said, I've talked about here, it's about around being in sync and having cohesion. We finished off like that last year. If you look at the Challenge Cup, we were a very confident team. Clearly it's going to take a little bit of form to get back to that, if you like. So we've got a nice full week this week, and like I just said here, hopefully next week we'll see have more moments in the game when we look like that team.
Then John, fine. In terms of pressure as the coach, you told me win or lose, you sleep well at night. You must be relieved on a personal.
Must be relieved on the personal.
Yeah. Look, it was a funny week, wasn't it? As coaches, all we've got is our preparation. So when your preparation gets compromised, you have to be adjusting things all the time. You do feel a bit vulnerable. But I was really pleased with the way the leaders took over this week, and we got a performance. It wasn't perfect, but yeah, like I say, hopefully next week we can be a bit better.
Thank you, Sim, followed by Michael Monowek.
Hi, John. How you doing?
Just ask you how you doing.
John, did Jordan Hendricks's performance at 10 sort of make life complicated going forward in terms of deciding who your starting 10 is?
Jordan Hendricks's performances
Oh, yeah.
must make life difficult for you with the starting 10 going ahead.
Oh, that's what you want, though, isn't it? You want competition every position, and it's no different at fly half. So yeah, I was pleased with Jordan. Good little start for him in that position. It puts pressure on Sia, which is exactly what he needs to be better.
Thank you. Next
Thank you.
question. Michael. Michael Monowek, are you online? something wrong there. Michael Monowik? Okay, are there any further questions online? If not, thank you everyone for your time and all the best to you. Thank you.